Hello everybody, my name is Michael Chumbley, and today with James Chumbley we're going to show you some swaddle techniques that we picked up while we were in the hospital. Well, more for his bigger brother, but they work just as well for this guy too. The two different types of swaddles which are most common is going to be your regular swaddle, which you get from the hospital. It's about 2 feet by 3 feet. These ones are okay when they're really small, but quickly they grow out of it. And I recommend getting into the Muslin. That's M-U-S-L-I-N. And these ones are a little more stretchy. They're 3 feet by 3 feet, so it gives you a lot more surface to work with. And I've always overall gotten a lot better results from these. All right, the first step, you're going to take it, put it into a diamond shape, if you will. Top, left, south, east. Okay. You're going to want to pull it down just enough to where you'll be able to get his head about right here. Too low and it's going to be too high on his head. Too high and his neck's going to be too exposed and it'll get cold at night. So you want to put it down to about right there. You can always readjust them when you get it on there, but don't make too much of a pyramid because you're going to want that fabric to use later on. Set baby James in. Like I said, don't go too low. It's too high on his head. Too high, it's going to leave his neck cold. So put it about right there. Alright, so we're going to take his right arm and we're going to tuck it right along his side. Okay, so he uses his own body weight against him. Alright, we're going to take this other leg and keep it semi-straight, and we're going to pull this fabric over. Okay, now while that's taut, you're going to want to put it underneath his body and keep that tension on there. Tuck in the fabric over here. Alright, that's step one. Keep the arm on the side, legs straight, keep the arm buckled underneath them, and then pull the fabric over it so it binds against the side. Then the next thing you're going to do is take the south part of the triangle, if you will. Now, when it comes to his legs, try to have them halfway bent. If they're fully extended, it'll take out the fabric that you would use to otherwise tighten down on him. If you go too short when his knees are bent, it'll give him the opportunity to push out throughout the rest of the night, and then you're going to be redoing it in the dark. So basically keep his knees about halfway bent. Bring the arm down. All right, bring his left arm down. Okay, we're going to take the south part of the diamond and we're going to tuck it right up along his back. Make sure it's nice and flat. You don't want to give him any back problems. Okay, but that's really just going to be kind of anchor his feet. And then take his arm and put it right there, because that's going to be the next one we're going. So push that arm in there. He'll be just fine. And we're going to pull over. Maybe put an arm down to help brace. Get a big smile. Wrap it around. And this is really when it comes in handy for these stretchy ones, because like I said, the fibers from the cloth help contract on each other, if you will, and help keep it a little more bound. So then you're going to want to bring that spare piece of fabric, this one right up here, the one we brought all the way around, bring it, make sure he's taut, he or she is taut. Tuck the difference of the fabric way up underneath here, and don't be afraid to work it up in there to where it binds on itself, and then it'll stay perfectly taut. And then there you go. You got a nice swaddle from head to toe, all on the sides, and it's nice and tight. Like I said, some simple steps. The one I prefer to use is the Muslin. Make sure you lay it down in a diamond shape, fold in the top diamond, set the baby down, put his or her right arm down, anchor the cloth over, then anchor the feet by bringing the bottom part of the diamond up. Put the cloth underneath his left arm and a little bit into his back too to help anchor it there. Bring down his left arm, tuck that into his side, secure it with the right part of the diamond, or the east part of the diamond, if you will. Wrap it around, keep it nice and tight, and then just tuck in the edges when you come around to the front with the remaining fabric you have. And then maybe just roll it a little bit to have it bind down on itself. But there you go. Thank you, baby James, for being a good participant. And that's how you swaddle.